Let me see. There we go. We have light. That should work. I have this old lamp from when I was like 12. Look, looks like a little poodle. Should be able to keep us lit. Just stay there. Yeah. The rest of the house is asleep, so I'll just be a little bit quiet. But I got it. Okay. Calm down. I got it. I got us pop too. Here you go. Right there. I got it. It was right in Kroger, okay? I got the magazine. They had a couple, but this looked like what we were most interested in. It's the one I usually buy. Look. So, it's Rock and Roll magazine. And we got Ringo Steals the Scene. They just came out. Did you see Help yet? Did you see it? I haven't gone yet. Maybe we could go together. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but okay. Little Milton, The Blues Take Over. Bob Dylan, King of Rock Folk. I feel like they could just say folk rock, but what do I know? The Supremes, The Detroit Sound Comes to Liverpool. And then 2 new Beatles songs. Hermits Stand Out from the Crowd. We got some by Otis Redding, Tom Jones, Sandy Shaw. Everything we could ever want. Alright. Let's dig in, okay? It's already falling apart because I started cutting stuff out of it. I left John for you, okay? I know you like to look at John, but I took all the George. It's what you get. I bought it, okay? Finders keepers, first come, first serve. Okay. First page. Ooh. Got a nail ad. Stop ugly nails. Don't even think about it. Build them up in minutes into long, beautiful nails. Oh. This could be cool. I do like the long nail look. I'm falling for the ads already. Okay. Only $1.30. Only $1.98. Not too bad. Okay. So features. Help. Ringo Steals the Scene. How Tom Jones got into show business. Show you. Tom and Jerry on Top with the Four Tops. Peter and Gordon. The Sound of Cannonball and the Blood Headhunters. I Might Get Tired of Singing, says Sandy Shaw. The Sound of Detroit Comes to Liverpool. Bob Dylan, King of Rock Folk. The Little Milton Blues Take Over. Hermits Stand Out. Mr. Pitiful is Mr. Consistent. That's Otis Redding. And New Spots. What do you think? Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it up, but I don't want it to fall apart. I'm gonna take the cover off. I'm gonna go to the first one, okay? I got record ads already. Don't target me. I don't have any money. Not after I bought all this. Help. Ringo, the Scene Stealer. Look, there's Ringo. And look. There's Ringo and Paul. There's Ringo and George. Look at him. It's George. It's George. Look, it's Ringo and George. And then, wow. Oh, girl. Girl, you can't fall over like that. Come on. I know it's George. Calm down. I know. I almost passed out when I saw it too. There was George here, but I cut it out. And then, yeah. Anyways, so, help. Ringo, the scene stealer. Ringo, who surprised everyone in A Hard Day's Night, is again the star, with his subtle, wistful humor reminiscent of Charles Chaplin and Hopper Marx. In one help scene, Ringo and John are chased by gangsters who are after one of the Beatles' drummer's rings. The boys hide in an Indian restaurant. Ringo startles the waiter, who runs to his bed of nails and lies down. Ringo ad-libbed his own little touch of the scene. He taps the bed of nails with his foot to see how sharp it is, and then leaves. Director Dick Lester put the bit into the film. Another of Ringo's big moments is a scene where he evades his pursuers by falling through the roof into a hairdresser parlor. The film ran behind schedule, with long, frantic last-minute sessions at the Twickenham Studios in London. Fortunately for the boys, all four were not needed together for most scenes. This gave them each a little time off. During one of his breaks, John made a brief trip to the Cannes Film Festival in France. No one recognized him without his three mates, and he was able to move about quite freely. Most of the final scenes to be filmed involved musical numbers. The music had been recorded earlier, but the sequences didn't go before the cameras until the action scenes were out of the way. One episode depicts the boys at a recording studio. Visitors on the help sets from Nassau to the Alps to Twickenham Studios agree that the Beatles' second film is a hilarious success. Happily, A Hard Day's Night was one of, if not the best comedies of 1964. The photography was superbly inventive. And yeah. Did you see A Hard Day's Night? I saw it last year. I thought it was good. It was wow. I mean, I shouldn't say I wasn't expecting much, but they're singers, you know. They're guitar boys. They're not actors. So I wasn't expecting much, you know. I came for George. But it was actually pretty good. It was pretty interesting. There was this Ringo ran away and they had to find him. It was crazy. And then they got like fitted for suits, and then Paul's grandpa was there. A lot of things were happening. You should see it if they end up playing it in the theater again. What else? Oh. There may be an opportunity for you in today's booming music business. We need song poems for all types. Send us your poem to 5-Star Music Masters. What, for 5 cents? I'm not doing that. Oh, no more greasy creams or sticky ointments? A plan of... Oh. They're targeting me once again. Acne? Pimples? Halcyon. With 2 tiny tablets a day. Oh, pills? You don't need a prescription for these? Let's see what else is happening. Oh, and they have get a guitar. What else? Look, they have the lyrics to Dizzy Miss Lizzie right there. Dizzy Miss Lizzie. They spelled it differently in the album, I think. I think it was with a Y. Well, anyways, George wrote that for me, okay? I don't care that... You take that back. I don't care if George didn't write it. He sang it for me. Shh. What else? These are cute glasses. Look at these. Christmas ones up there. I like the big ones. The cat eye ones are cute, but they look like what my mom wears. I like those. The big ones. I saw sunglasses like that in Sears. They were nice. A little bit too expensive. Bob Dylan, king of rock folk. Rock folk, as they're calling it now, apparently. If 1964 was the year of the Beatles, 1965 could well be the year of Bob Dylan. After kicking around the folk scene for a few years, Dylan has suddenly sprung onto the pop record charts on both sides of the Atlantic. He's giving Britishers a taste of their own chicken soup. In England, Dylan is as popular as Herman's Hermits, Freddie and the Dreamers, and the Rolling Stones are in America right now. Dylan's singles and albums are all over the British charts. His last concert tour was completely sold out. Another is planned. He's done a couple of TV shows, and the most sincere tribute of all has been paid. Oh, the most sincere tribute has been paid. An Irish singer. Oh, here we go. An Irish singer named Donovan is considered by many to be a carbon copy of Dylan. Why do people keep saying this? Have you heard Donovan's album? It's not like Bob Dylan. It's not like Bob Dylan invented folk rock, and now no one else can do it. And if you have curly hair, how dare you? How dare you do folk rock music? Plus, he's not even being, I think, that rocky. I mean, you know, Bob Dylan, he came out with Highway 61 Revisited this year, and it's a lot more electronic. And then and Donovan came out with his album Catch the Wind, and it doesn't sound like what Dylan's releasing right now. So why are we acting like... Anyways, I like Donovan's album quite a bit, actually, and I thought he was Scottish. Is he Irish? I apologize if he is Irish. I'm sure an Irish man wouldn't want to be accidentally called Scottish. Anyways, also Dylan is John Lennon's favorite folk singer. Wouldn't you like to know? John Lennon thinks. The two have spent some time together, and they're both influenced by each other's songwriting. In America, Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues and Maggie's Farm made the charts, and his latest Columbia album, Bringing It All Back Home, is in the top 10. And the Byrds had a real big hit with Dylan's Hey Mr. Tambourine Man. Yeah, that was a good one. Dylan's talent takes many forms. He is one of the most compelling. He's one of the most compelling white blues singers to ever be recorded. Blues? I mean, I guess. I mean, definitely one of the most compelling white blues singers ever recorded. True, but I don't know if I would call him blues. He's very folky, but I guess some people would consider. He's also a songwriter of exceptional faculty and cleverness. He is uncommonly skillful guitar player and harmonica player. You know what I heard about him? And his experience in Greenwich Village folk clubs about 5 years ago, Bob Dylan has become a powerhouse of persistent originality. You know what I heard? I heard that when Dylan was playing in Greenwich Village, he got fired from Cafe Walk because he was late all the time, which is pretty funny. And also tracks. I don't know. I'm not against Bob. I like Bob Dylan. He just seems a little about himself, if you know what I mean. On a smaller scale, Dylan is a hero in the James Dean tradition. He speaks for a whole generation, exciting the wanderlust of youth. Wanderlust of youth. Where'd it go? Writing and singing symbolic epitaphs to these years of protest and romanticizing his own rambling life and autobiographical song. What else has he done? In his travels, he searched out the singers that he heard on recordings. A meeting with Mance Lipscomb, Texas songster, left its mark on his work, as did the blues recording of Rabbit Brown and Big Joe Williams. He speaks worshipfully of the sense of pace and timing the great blues men had, and it has become a trademark of his work already. That's true. All the while, he listened to everything, picking up instrumental ideas, voicing mannerisms from Leadbelly, Hank Williams, the Singing Brakemen, Jimmy Rogers, Jelly Roll Morton, Carl Perkins, and early Elvis Presley. I don't know if he took from early Elvis Presley. Early Elvis Presley took a lot from other people, I could say that much. There he is. There he is right there. Look at that one. In the studio, his long legs. He's got an electric guitar. Look at him. Look how cool he looks. Sorry, he's no George, alright? He's got good songs, though. I swear to God, someone's using the bathroom, I apologize. You still gotta be quiet, though. A lot of people are sleeping. Anyways. I know. I like his stuff. I do. I thought, how many roads? Why am I forgetting the name? That's the man. Blown on the Wind. That was a great song. I thought that was beautiful. Look. I'm in Joe Baez. The beautiful. She has the best voice ever, I swear. I mean, can't doubt that he's the biggest guy in folk music right now. He is without a doubt. One of the most... Oh, what's this? Don't be skinny. Don't even think about it. And now they're asking for more poems again. Poems wanted. For how much? Notice how they don't tell you. Ooh. I want a wig. Look, fashion wigs. Real human hair. Nice. I think this one's a little much for you. I like that one though. That's pretty. Hermits stand out from the crowd. Let's see. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to Hermits. Oh, to shredding. Okay, we'll go. We'll do. Oh, where'd it go? Where's the? How'd I get to the back already? How'd I miss it? Oh, we did Bob Dylan. There we go. The Supremes. I found it. They got quite the spread. Look at this. The sound of Detroit comes to Liverpool. Let me see. Oh, those dresses are cute. Here's I feel bad. I don't know who these people in this picture are. But there's the Supremes. Oh my God. Oh, I'm about to fall off my chair. See him? The sound of Detroit comes to Liverpool. There can be little doubt that the hottest development on the music scene for some years has been the Detroit sound of the Tama Motown organization. Despite the many styles of the various artists who have come to be grouped under this label, it is not far hard to find a unifying thread that runs through all their performances. The Roy Jones, the author, playwright, and jazz critic, wrote recently in a downbeat that modern jazz suffers when it moves too far from the blues experience. All the young players should now make sure that they are listening to the Supremes, Dionne Warwick, Martha and the Vandellas, the Impressions, Mary Wells, James Brown, Major Lance, Marvin Gaye, Four Tops, Bobby Bland, etc., just to see where contemporary blues is. It is significant that this impressive list includes a high portion of Tama Motown artists, and the briefest examination of their music reveals a solid undercurrent of blues. Detroit has been on the blues map a long time. It is mentioned in the songs of Tampa Red and of It is mentioned in the songs of Temper Red and of Fats Domino, and for many years it has been the home of the great bluesman John Lee Hooker. What the Tama Motown groups have done is update the traditional blues form to make it more acceptable to wider audiences. A typical section of Tama Motown artists have recently completed a tour of England, giving 2 of its concerts at the Empire Theatre, Liverpool. Each concert opened with a short instrumental set by Earl Van Dyke Six, who were later to back the vocalists the rest of the show. Like many of the Tama Motown artists, Earl Van Dyke was born in Detroit and has wide musical experience, having worked with such artists as Lloyd Price and Aretha Franklin. His first instrument was piano, but for many years... Oh, I think he's the guy in the photo. I'm sorry, Earl Van Dyke, that I didn't recognize you. His current sextet features himself on organ, plus 2 guitars, alto sax, drums, and saxophone. Okay, where's the Supremes? That's cool. Sorry, that is cool, but where's the Supremes? Oh, they're talking about the whole show. Yeah, so first vocal spot was Martha and the Vandellas. Anyone who knew these 3 glamorous Detroit girls only from their records quickly realized that merely to listen is to derive only half the pleasure from their act. As Martha Reeves sang the lead, Rosalind Ashford and Betty Kelly accompanied her with perfectly timed unison gesticulations are these words. God, would have been cool to be at. Too bad we're not in Liverpool. Last act in the first half of the show. Yeah. Well, Liverpool would certainly like to hear the sound of Detroit again. Well, I don't want to read any more of it because it makes me sad that I was not in Liverpool. Or Bob. Now I have to look at Bob Dylan again. God, I'm kidding. I like him. Dingy teeth made radium white. Okay, well. You want to paint your teeth? Oh my god. Wow. It's just paint. You could paint over a gold cap. Just paint on white. Who cares if it's bleach? Just paint. Longer hair in 7 days. Lovelier hair, my apologies. Lovelier hair in 7 days. 7. Or your money back. I don't buy this. You can get a Beatles photo for 25 cents plus the 25 cents shipping. And yet last time, look at this. Where'd it go? Last time, they didn't send, oh, there it is. Look, they sent me John. I ordered George. George. Anyways. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? You can read the rest if you'd like. I mean, we can go through a couple more. Let me see. Oh. Free accordion lessons. What every girl dreams of playing. Free piano lessons. Free guitar lessons. Apparently you can play tenor banjo as well. 2 free music lessons. We can write a little bit more, but I just... Let me see. Oh. Me too. Oh, shoot. Oh, I wanted to turn it off for a second, but now it's off. Okay. Uh-oh. I think someone might come to yell at us. Okay, wait. It's fine. Well, maybe we should just go to bed. We'll look at it in the morning. Okay, we'll look at it in the morning. I don't think that the light is gonna. Let me see. Oh. Every time I try to put it back on, it just goes back off. Okay, we'll go through it tomorrow, okay? Don't forget to finish the rest of your Pepsi. I paid good money for that. A whole 25 cents.